Hello everyone, hope you're well out there. Today I want you to think about what happens when you're feeling stressed. Stress levels are soaring, you are perhaps ruminating over a situation, you're solutionizing in your mind, and you're basically driven by really trying to get a grip on the situation. So if you take a bit of time to examine yourself, you might discover that underneath everything you're actually being driven by fear. And what this might be doing is limiting your thinking, making your actions and ideas more narrow, possibly even aggressive and lacking in wisdom. So I want you to think today about the concept of influence as opposed to control. The idea behind this is that life isn't black and white. Things are not simple, things are rich and organic, and we can't live life as a series of chess moves because it's just not healthy, it's not a human way to interact. And even if you do get traction using that kind of mode, it's not going to be healthy and it's unlikely to have a long-term stability. You might have heard the anecdote where the wind and the sun have a wager to see who can get the man's coat off. So the wind goes first and blows really, really hard, and the man just grips his coat tighter around him, hunches his shoulders and tenses himself to move forward. The sun then takes a turn and just shines warmly upon the man, who then, feeling relaxed and spacious, casually takes off his coat, sits down and takes in the warmth. So the lesson we need to consider here is that by gripping tightly and forcing a situation to be a certain specific way, we may actually be making things worse. Whereas if we are more relaxed, open, creative, versatile about the situation, we may well end up with a healthier and more harmonious result. So this also might remind us of Chinese wisdom, especially with regards to martial arts and qi, whereby you are creatively working with the energies around you, weaving them, pushing them, using their forces to move forward creatively. The Tao Te Ching is also relevant here, and this quotation stands out from verse 35. She who is centered in the Tao can go where she wishes without danger. She perceives the universal harmony even amid great pain, because she has found peace in her heart. So we might argue that it's wise to work with life in a spirit of love and generosity, and with a mindful awareness of its complexity. So we can think of this metaphorically as though we're standing in a flexible way, perhaps with our knees bent, as though we're dancing rather than just walking. And we could even think of ourselves as swaying on a ship in different weathers. And this might also make us think about the famous quotation from the English poet John Keats, writing in the early 1800s. He coined the term negative capability, and his quote runs like this: "It struck me what quality went to form a man of achievement, especially in literature, in which Shakespeare possessed so enormously. I mean negative capability. That is, when a man is capable of being in uncertainties, mysteries, doubts, without any irritable reaching after fact and reason." So I take that to mean the kind of state where you're able to be open to possibility and to the vast range of what life can be, and you're not desperate to pin things down and make things concrete and fixed. course, you want to have a plan of action, but it's about being creative with the rules. So think about expressing your needs, but also you are seeking to understand the other. So the big message I'd like you to take away today, everyone, is to loosen your grip and instead to remember the power of the conversation and of trying to understand where other people are coming from and what might be going on beneath the surface of a situation. Another thing you can try is a visualization whereby you imagine yourself glowing with light, love and wisdom, a warm glow coming from within you, which spreads far and wide to the people you interact with on a daily basis. Alright people, that is it from me this week, and I do hope you have a lovely week ahead. Bye!